Developing and teaching with creative low-cost materials.
Oh, Zoe, what a beautiful day.
Yeah.
I can't wait to play ball.
Me too. Kemi,
Yes,
are
Zoe?
you sure the ball is inside this bag?
Oh, yes, I'm sure.
Oh. Are you sure, Kemi?
I'm sure.
Hi, Kemi, the ball is not inside this bag.
Huh?
Hey.
Oh, no. If the ball is not in the bag, how can we play?
We can't play now.
You two look unhappy.
We are.
We are very disappointed. Such a bad thing has happened.
Oh no, what happened?
We forgot our ball, and now there's nothing to play with. Nothing. Zilch. Nada.
Nothing.
I'm so sorry you lost your football.
It's just terrible.
You know, maybe if we can be more creative, we can find something around to play with. Look around. What do you see?
I see some pebbles and sticks.
Great. Now, we're going to turn the pebbles and the sticks into a game. Watch this. Who wants to go first?
What do we do?
Well, you just stand at the edge of the table and you throw the pebbles into the circle.
Oh, cool game, eh? Where did you learn it?
Oh, you know, my pupils and I put this together. We use things around us to learn all the time. You know, we use pebbles to count,
Yeah?
for addition and subtraction, and for making patterns. And we use sticks too.
Wow.
Okay, now, what do you think we can do with this stick?
Hey.
Oh, maybe we could use it to write letters in the sand, like K for Kemi.
Good. That's a very good idea, Kami. Okay, we've got our K. Now, who wants to help find some pebbles so we can play my game?
Oh, me.
We're going to discuss 4 ways to introduce low-cost and no-cost materials into your classroom. First, you can make sure any new learning materials are sturdy and reusable. Second, you can incorporate recycled objects into your lessons. Third, your pupils can help you find learning materials. And fourth, visits from parents and community members can help make a lesson interesting and special. Some of the most important resources you have as a teacher are your teaching and learning materials. These are any props you use to help you teach. In a typical day, you might use flashcards for literacy or small objects and charts for maths. Luckily, these materials don't have to cost a thing. Many can be found, many can be made, and all can be used and then reused in lots of different ways. This teacher has created reusable alphabet cards using simple white paper. To make each card sturdy and protected from water, he has covered it in strips of clear tape. He can use this set of cards for the entire year. All around, you will find objects that can be recycled and used as teaching tools. Here, the teacher uses an old calendar to create a word chart. During an advanced phonics lesson, pupils come up with words starting with BL and PL. Recycled bottle caps help pupils visualize math equations. Colored beads can be used to make wonderful patterns. Here, recycled trays and cartons are filled with sand. Pupils use sticks to practice writing letters. These same boxes may later be used as building blocks or instruments. There are so many ways that these resources can inspire and teach your pupils. Nature is full of free resources that make great teaching and learning materials. Your pupils can actually help you collect materials for your lessons.
So, do this. Good. Who thinks this equation is correct? Yes, Amma? Good. What objects did you find outside that we can use to test this equation?
Well, sticks, plants.
Those are all great ideas. Find your partner now and use them to write your own equation.
The pupils' learning is reinforced because they can connect real-world objects to the written equation.
How are you today? Very fine.
Members of your community can be a great resource in your classroom. This class is getting a visit from one pupil's father. He is a farmer, and he is explaining how he uses addition and subtraction when he goes to market.
You see, each bowl comes with 8 tomatoes. Yes. Now, I was wondering, if someone wants to buy 5 tomatoes, how many do I need to take out of the bowl?
That's great. How many tomatoes do we need to take from a bowl of 8? So we end up with 5.
These pupils are connecting what they are learning in the classroom to the real world. By using members of the community as resources, you can help your pupils and their families understand why learning is so important. So remember, there are many different ways you can create, use, and reuse learning materials in your classroom. When you create learning materials, try to make them last throughout the year. Laminating signs and flashcards allows you to use the same materials over and over. Many everyday objects can become teaching and learning materials. With each resource you find or create, think about all of the different ways you could use it. The natural world is an amazing place to find learning resources. And when your pupils help you find those resources, the learning means more to them. You have an amazing resource right at your fingertips, the members of your community. When you invite people into your classroom, your pupils are able to see how what they are learning is useful in the real world. They will better understand why they are learning their lessons and how school will help them later in life.
How many tomatoes?
Great job, you won the game.
Oh, that was so much fun.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Miss Effia, do you think I can play that game at my house, huh?
Of course you can. You just need a stick,
Yeah.
some sand, some pebbles or palm kernels to toss. You can use a cardboard box of sand, or you can just draw the circle on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Zombie,
Yeah?
do you still want to play ball?
Oh, yes, I do. But we have no ball.
Uh-oh.
Are you sure?
Perhaps we can throw something else instead?
Yes.
Like this? Ah! Yes!
Well done.